I'm basically sitting here in my office. I'm getting this message from UPS, and here I put a picture of the screen. This is an email. I removed the person's name, but it basically says, "Listen, we want you to interview for a personal vehicle driver." And the reason why they sent me this email is because a few years ago, I actually interviewed and I got this position as a personal vehicle driver. This is when I was, really fresh, fired, got terminated, had to took a day off, and I shared the story. I was fired on Thursday, took Friday off. Saturday, I was driving Lyft full time. Over time, I developed a system, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. That didn't come automatically. Before I was able to develop and evolve that system, I tried all type of stuff, just to keep income coming, coming in. And, you know, I had a little bit of savings, but I didn't want to touch anything. So what I did was, around the holiday season, I applied for UPS, and this is how they got my information. After one day of doing this is let me get to the point where I'm trying to share with you guys. After one day, it only took me one day to realize that I didn't want to do this. Let me explain. As a personal vehicle driver, you have to load up your car with boxes and way more than you can fit. Unreal. Unreal completely. So like let's say you have a normal sedan, Toyota Camry, and you have to fit 60,000 boxes into your Toyota Camry. No kidding. I did this for one day. I didn't even complete the route, and I knew I did not want to do this. The guy asked me, and this is kind of where I'm getting at this, and my point is that employees, when you have a job, this is why it's important to build businesses because your job doesn't care about you. You can be replaced. Yes, they care about you, but ultimately you can be replaced. And this is why it's important to ultimately have a business because I did this UPS driver for one day and I left. I said, respectfully, right? I walked off. I said, not for me. This is not for me. I've got a business. I've got this notary business. No, it's not working as well as I hoped it to be at this particular point, but I had to continue to work on it so that I could build it up to what it eventually became a very consistent clientele of cash flow. And I understand what it is that I have to do in order to keep that moving. That took time to develop and took learning from the right people. I say that all to say, family, it's important that you are intentional about building a business if that is in fact what you want to do. If you are here to have a notary job, meaning you want to take assignments from other sources, then you could ultimately be replaced if for some reason something doesn't work out. Who knows? You might want to move locations, you may demand a higher price. Something may change in the software, you just never know. But ultimately, you've got to be able to get your own clients. You got to be able to build your own business and command your own rate. Otherwise, you're going to continue working for someone else and working on their platform. And again, you can be replaced. UPS, I worked for one day and I basically said, not for me. And here they are asking me to come and work for them. Nothing personal, just business.